We were first on SEO maybe for 6-7 years for SEO Cyprus with all the agencies here in Cyprus. I made my first £10,000. We flew our parents to Dubai. After that, we also build other softwares. We cannot announce it yet. Just tell them this market will never die, whatever year we will be. Why do I need to be in London if I can make sort of the same money fully online without also having all these expenses? I want to go in the details, man.
Hear the story of how SoftwareCy evolved from an SEO-focused agency to a multifaceted software company, and the key decisions that drove their success.
Hello, welcome to the SoftwareCy podcast, the first ever episode. And together, today I have here my brother, Xenios Charalambous, who is my partner in all the businesses that we do together. We always do it together, and I want to welcome him to our offices. Thank you very much. I haven't been here maybe for a long time because, as you know, I don't really come here. But if it's a special purpose like this, yeah, we don't want you here, actually. You know that. Exactly. Prefer you to be from home, actually. Remote culture. Yes, it's not needed, actually, for you to be here. So, actually, I think it's a great idea that you explain to us what you do, like what's your role. First of all, why don't we take people back when SoftwareCy started, how it started? Let's do it. How then we joined together. Let's do it. And where we are right now. Okay. So SoftwareCy started from you, actually. I don't remember the year exactly. We're going to be 9 years in February. No, we're going to be 10 years in February, actually. Officially, as an official company. Official, okay. Yes. And I joined in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. 2019, when I moved to Cyprus, I was in London. I used to be a personal trainer over there. I also used to do some online training. And that was the transition where I started making money online, and I realized that I didn't have to be in London anymore. And that's where I came to Cyprus, and I asked you, I think it was a deal that was made in 1 minute. I think I came one day to the office. I told you, listen, I have this thing going on. This is how much money it makes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, deal. What was the thing that was going on, actually? You need to explain. So I used to be a personal trainer, one-to-one. And I used to make really good money, like 10,000-15,000 pounds every single month. And at the same time, I was also started to transition everything from online. So from personal training, online. But the thing is, in order to survive in London, as you know, you also have to make more than 5,000 pounds per month because obviously the lifestyle there is very expensive. And at some point, I got very tired because I was working from 6 o'clock in the morning until all the way to 9-10 o'clock in the night, from Monday to Sunday, non-stop. And I used to do around 150 to 180 personal training sessions every month. So I used to be fully independent. I was not working for a gym. It was my own business. And I got really tired doing this. And I also realized that I need to exchange my time for money, and I had to do something different. So that's where we transitioned everything online. Obviously, I had a very big help from you because you knew very well about online marketing. You also had big knowledge how to build websites, big knowledge how to do SEO. We transitioned everything online. And I remember specifically, we were in Dubai, if you remember. We flew our parents to Dubai. Yeah. It was 2000... maybe 2018, maybe, when we went to Dubai. It was May 2018. So during that month, I made my first month online 10,000 pounds. And I started to have discussions with myself, okay, why do I need to be in London if I can make sort of the same money fully online without also having all these expenses? Because here in Cyprus, the expenses are very, very low. I mean, it used to be very low back in 2018. Right now, it's not really the same. But I started making money online. I moved to Cyprus, and that's where I came to you, and we decided, okay, let's put what I had under SoftwareCy, and that's how everything started, to be honest with you. I think officially together we started in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 18 or 19. I'm not exactly sure about the year.
19, I think we started together officially, but before it was unofficial for sure. We were talking all day, discussing everything.
But
You knew the numbers, I knew your numbers, everything.
if you remember, back then we also bought a very expensive coaching program. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, of course I remember.
It was OMG back in the days. Right now it doesn't exist anymore. And we paid, if you remember, $10,000. And we had to pay this monthly because obviously we didn't have the money
It was about,
back then.
it was about $1,500 per month actually.
And I remember that 1 month I was paying me, 1 month you, if you remember.
Yeah, but it was very, very good. Like, I mean, with SoftwareCy, we were first on SEO maybe for 6-7 years for SEO Cyprus, which is all the agencies here in Cyprus. Now we don't do SEO anymore, to be honest. Like, we don't have any clients, we don't take them anymore. But like, that course really made the money back. I remember, you remember we had Amar Bank from Indonesia.
Yes,
It was
yes, I remember.
crazy times.
Yeah, back then SoftwareCy was offering only website design and SEO. I think this is how SoftwareCy used to make money.
And the big portion of us was the MLM systems, the MLM software.
The Singapore guy. Yeah.
Yeah. We were doing MLM systems. We had all the algorithms for Chinese clients, DDoS attacks, endless nights. I was working with the team. It was crazy.
True.
But we stopped also that. We no longer do that as well. But yeah.
Obviously, the market is changing. You also need to adapt to new things.
Exactly.
SEO, in my opinion, I don't want to say the word is dead. Obviously, it's important to be high ranked in search engines, but it shouldn't be the primary source or of your traffic.
Listen, it all comes down to a question. Do you want traffic right now, or can you wait for it long term? If the answer is long term, then you go for SEO. But if you are a small business starting out now, you just made a website and so on, then your answer is not SEO. For sure, you are turning into paid ads and other methods that is available on the market right now. In like before 7 years, it was SEO. It was like the thing. But that's the situation. That's how the market changed right now. Of course, we offer the SEO, the on-page SEO, which on-page SEO, if you do it well, it's maybe 70% of the work, to be honest. Like, and the rest is just off-page. Off-page is links basically coming from other websites, which still works, like, to be honest. But the market is changing, to be honest, right now. So this is how we started. And then how did we change? Like, continue the story. What was the next big project that we did?
If you remember, back then in 2019, obviously my fitness business was growing. And obviously one of the main onboarding process when you sign up a fitness client, we used to offer the course. And I remember specifically I came to you one day and I told you, listen, we need to do something with this because obviously it's a very big part. Back then the competition was nothing. The softwares were not good. We had some specific needs. If you remember, to build this course, I mean, all the softwares back then, main competitor Kajabi, it wasn't good, and that's why obviously we wanted our own solution. And that's where I came to you and I told you, listen, we need to build something custom. And I remember specifically you told me, okay, I can build it for you, but you also need to find a client. to pay for it.
Yeah, of course.
And thankfully back then, if you remember, we used to be in the German community. We met a lot of Germans, and we had one guy in German who was interested to do the same because he had the same interest. He paid. He was the first client, and then obviously I got it as well.
Yeah.
And then it was one after the other, and then we realized we had a new opportunity, new business basically. I mean, we wasn't expecting that this thing will get big. I mean, it was just an extra income for us, and not only for the company, but at the same time also for. Okay, we are back after the short break.
Yes, some unexpected issues.
So, remind me where we left.
We were talking about the learning management system.
Yeah, we started the learning management system. We started to onboard more clients, and it was like an extra income for us. And we realized that actually this is an own business on its own at the end of the day. And 2020, I think we had a very big opportunity from big German company, Copcard GmbH, that they wanted to buy a portion of the percentage of the software. And
Yeah.
later on, obviously, right now it became Cope member. But this is one part. After that, we also built other softwares. It was the LinkedIn, if you remember.
Yeah, we have LinkedIn and one more which it's not yet. We cannot announce it yet. It's not launched yet. But about LinkedIn, you can tell us because
LinkedIn, we had the crazy idea because we were doing LinkedIn outreach for the fitness clients again. What if there was a way that everything could be automated, from the outreaching to chatting to people to booking them on a call, and then with sales team takes over. And that's where I told you this idea, and you made it a reality once again.
yeah, we were using LinkedIn for years actually, but manual way.
Yes, which is very effective. But it's a lot of work.
It is effective, and I will give a shout out to my friend Mitch Gonzalez here because he was the guy who taught me, and then I showed you this technique with LinkedIn, like finding the ideal audience, sending the best first message, then how to write the conversations and so on. So the issue with LinkedIn, I would say, was it's very effective, but you need to be there 24/7. When somebody sends you a message, you need to reply back to it immediately, and so on. So we did some magic there, actually, using AI. And now we have SoftwareCy.io, actually, which it's pretty new software. It's probably our newest software, I would say, which is 9 months old. Where I wrote the script, which was working for 3 months to find out the best prompts and so on with you. And then we made a software because we had a lot of clients from the agency that it was making sense to be used. So like if you are a B2B provider, like lawyer, accountant, real estate, and you don't have this software, you're missing out. Like B2B works crazily on LinkedIn. Like imagine it outreaches up to 3,000 people per month. Of course, you're using it for B2C for Xenios Fitness.
Yes, and we got many clients actually.
Yeah.
From LinkedIn. And the best part is you don't have to do anything. For me, it doesn't cost me anything. Okay, I don't pay for the subscription of the software, but even if I was paying for the subscription, the return which you have, it's insane.
It's worth it.
Because imagine that 95% of the clients that we get at Xenios Fitness, is from Facebook ads. Not Facebook ads, Meta ads, because Meta is Facebook, Instagram, and all the platforms from Meta. But those customers I have to pay to get them. But with LinkedIn, it's working on its own. Like you get calls from here and there on your calendar because again the software is outreaching everything on its own. It's chatting with people on their own. And so far, imagine that we have right now thousands of conversations. Honestly, if you check my LinkedIn account, and no one ever detected that it was AI. I mean, this is you build it. I don't know how so good that they don't understand that is AI talking to them. They think that is me.
It's an end of the day in sales and leads. It's consistency, I would say, like in everything, and volume. If you have volume, then you will get also the leads that you want. So by just doing nothing and having the AI doing the work for you on LinkedIn, yes, you will find clients. Now, how many you will find, of course, it's up to you as well, because then the AI is gonna take their phone number. Now, when you take their phone number, but imagine like you have somebody taking phone numbers. It's like amazing.
Absolutely.
But then you need to be a good closer as well.
Yeah.
Because I had clients here. My issue with LinkedIn was that I had this service. I was offering this service to local clients, LinkedIn outreach. The problem was that they wouldn't reply on time.
Correct.
And the other problem was that many of them, some people were asking, let me know your phone number. And they were asking, no, please message me. The client will not message you on WhatsApp or something. You need to take their phone number. Like this was huge mistakes, but then other people were doing other mistakes, like they didn't know how to reply properly and so on. And imagine, you don't need sales training, you don't need to be there 24/7, so it solves these two issues. If you're B2B, it's perfect. Like it makes miracles, in my opinion.
100%. And by the way, what you are saying is not just with this process with LinkedIn, it's also with website design and online marketing. Some people think that, okay, I'm going to, you can have the best advertisements on the planet. You can have the best setup in Meta Ads, on Google Ads. But if your website is not good and is not, there is no process, good systems with the funnel and everything, then all this traffic that you get is useless. And that's why, let's say, when we get clients for website design, I mean, you need to fix the system. And unfortunately, it's every part of the process. But usually, we need to have very good funnel, very good website, very good copy, and everything else is going to happen. But at the same time, you can have the best advertisements, you can have the best funnel, but if you suck at sales,
Problem.
is not going to work. Unless the website is doing all the work on its own. Obviously,
Yeah,
depends from the
but
product.
if you're doing B2B, you can't like have it automated. That's my opinion. You need to have somebody there, like picking up the phone, calling every day, and so on. Like it's impossible to do it without having somebody doing that work, which is the most important work, I would say, in a company, maybe.
Correct.
And so we went from starting together, we said a bit about Xenios Fitness overview, and then we discussed about COP member, and then we went to LinkedIn. We have a new software, which is coming up very soon. We can't say, but when we launch, we're gonna make a dedicated episode on that software with our new partners, because we're not doing it alone. But what I want to say more is like, I want to outline who is Xenios, I would say.
Listen, I don't know who I am.
Not many people know what you are doing. Like, yes, you're behind the scenes.
Let me tell you something. What is my biggest difficulty in my life? Okay, ask Xenios. People ask me, what do you do for a living? Okay, this is a very common question. You know that everyone that you meet, usually at some point they will ask you, what do you do for a living, or how old are you, or how many years are you trained? This is the three questions. Honestly, I started to realize that because obviously we are running many projects in many different sectors. Right now, the way that I am approaching this question, and I'm sure you will laugh at me, I ask them, why don't you tell me what you do for a living, and then I'm going to tell you what I do for a living.
And based on what they
and
answer,
based on what they answer, then I'm gonna, okay, we have all these projects. Let me throw the project that I know that potentially we're gonna close this guy as a client. I mean, this is how I approach it from now. Honestly,
okay, it's not everybody. Clients, of course, to be honest, but we have very good relationships with many people on the market, and we are pretty open.
so let me ask you a question. When they ask you, what do you do for a living? What do you tell them?
It depends who it is, to be honest.
You see, so
I
you
do
do
a
the
similar
same
thing.
strategy.
Like, but my most common answer is like, I do web design. That's what I say.
Okay.
I don't say about the code member. I don't say about the LinkedIn, because I know when somebody will understand what is that and what is not. So
Look,
I choose.
it's very complicated. And right now, honestly, we don't know what is the positioning of SoftwareCy. For me, SoftwareCy right now, I see this as a holding company that is obviously 4 or 5 companies under SoftwareCy, but every single company, if you start to look at it, is doing something different. Xenios Fitness is something completely different. B2C product, all the clients from the USA. Then you have LinkedIn ads, which I will say, okay, is connected with the website design, because obviously you can upsell many people that you do with website design, online marketing, an extra channel for traffic, which is the LinkedIn. Then you have Cope Member. Cope Member is not only for coaches, consultants, but also can be used for HR companies. It can be used also for any company.
Any company more than 10 employees.
Yeah, they want to digitalize their onboarding process. Honestly, I truly believe that if for most businesses here in Cyprus, not for everything, for most businesses, we have a product to sell them. Not in a way to sell them to make money, but to help them. Because honestly, all our products, if you look at them specifically, they help businesses or individuals. They all have benefits.
And if you take all the products that we have, how they came up because we wanted them, actually.
We started from ourselves.
Yes.
And we saw the value, and then we obviously expose all of these softwares to other individuals. I mean, technically, all of the software started like this, except from the latest project that you don't want to say.
Yes.
Personally, yeah, I don't mind to say, but okay, if he doesn't want to say.
We can't say, not yet.
I mean, it's not
In the
related
next
with
episodes,
any.
in the next episode.
It's not related with any of the other
Not
things that
related
we do.
to, yes, it's yeah. Anyway,
Just tell them, what is it? The kebab shop that we're open?
it's my dream, but not for now. After 20
Kebab
years.
shop.
No, seriously. Yes. But I would like to say, like, each of these businesses that we have, it has a wow thing, in my opinion. All of them have the wow thing. Okay. So if I go to the Xenios Fitness, what's the wow thing? Why? What's the big USP that we have in Xenios Fitness right now?
We are one of the very few companies in the US which can design diet and workout plans based on blood testing.
Yeah, that's
That's
incredible.
it.
So like,
There is no
to
more
explain it, you send somebody to their home.
Yeah, we
Take the
have
blood.
we have a partnership with the biggest lab in the US, which is Quest Diagnostics, and we send a certified phlebotomist to your house any day, anytime that you want. They take the blood test. We have specific tests that we order for those clients, and then based on those results, we can send deficiencies, sufficiencies, and find exactly the root of the problem. The main clients that we work at Xenios Fitness is anyone who has health issues like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, thyroid issues, low testosterone, all of these issues. And usually these people in the US, they're on medications because this is how the system in the US works. And most of these people, they are sick and tired because when you start medications, usually you start the second medication, third medication. There is a study right now that the average 60-year-old is on 15 pills a day. So we come to solve this issue, and we are actually solving this issue by doing this specific blood test that we do, and we fix their issues with natural food and herbs. That's how we do it. And this is 100% possible. But obviously, the healthcare system in the US, they don't want people to know about this. They want them to be lifetime customers for pills and medications. So we found a very big opportunity to get into this market. We have our partners in Quest, in US, which is Quest. And right now it's becoming really big thing. And as you know, we are also in the making right now to do a software that is based on this. Which is going to be really big in my opinion. I'm openly to talk about it. Why I'm openly to talk about it? Because first of all, as you know, to build stuff like this, the execution is very difficult. You need money, you need knowledge, and you also need to know what you are doing. And I truly believe that we are in the position with Xenios Fitness to transition into a software company. And this is how I believe is going to play in the next 2 to 3 years. Obviously, the coaching will always be there. That's what I believe. It's always good. I mean, as you know, this market will never die. Coaching, dating, and make money online is 3 niches will never die, whatever year we will be. So, but at the same time, I still want to transition this to the software because the softwares are the big value. And I believe this is our expertise over here. You are a software engineer. In my case, I'm a network engineer. We are both very technical people. And by combining this knowledge and obviously our expertise with business and also marketing, we can build these products. It's as simple as that. And that's why right now, as you know, almost every month, how many people they call you here at the office? Sergios, I have this idea. Let's partner together.
Yeah. Many.
How many knows now we started to say?
And we don't take big projects anymore. Because we are full capacity with the big projects, with our projects. Now with the clients here, with the local market, we just do the websites, any basic websites, eShop, and okay, some small custom-made platforms, yes, we can do, but big projects like to the extent that we're doing ours, it's impossible because we need manpower, obviously. And you need hours from mine and your time to manage them because they are very demanding, and me and you, we are busy from early morning until late night. So it's like impossible to have.
You saw my messages yesterday on Slack.
Yeah.
2-3 o'clock in the morning.
I know, and it's normal. Like, or like Sunday night, we had a very good client of us, Laptops Clearance, which we built the website for them and we moved them to a dedicated server. And we did that Sunday night, 10 o'clock, and actually I was out with my wife and a friend of mine. I was with my laptop, and we were doing the migration to the dedicated server while I was on dinner, actually. But it is what it is. Like, but we have a great team. Like, let's be honest. We have employees which have been with us
from the beginning.
I mean, Vasim is like 8 years. Like, he's almost like the same age as the company.
But it wasn't the first employee.
He was the first employee.
First remote employee, mate.
Yes, but he's full time. He's not like
tourist,
as you know. But like the longest is who's the longest employee? Like, I would say is Bladen and then Anna.
Not Vasil.
Like, well, after Vasil, of course. But like, we have people that they've been here for years.
Yeah. Obviously, people came and go, which I don't even remember their names. Some be honest with you.
It's normal. It's normal. Like, people come and go. But I think now the SoftwareCy team is probably the strongest team which we ever had, like, from the beginning.
Possibly, yes.
On all the positions, I would say. It's all A players that we have right now on the team, and I'm very proud for that to say. But I want to go in the details, man. The details.
What details you want?
Many people call me. They know you. You know that you are part of the company.
Me? Okay.
Exactly. But like, they ask me, so is Xenios back in Cyprus? So what is Xenios doing back in Cyprus? I said to them, yes, he's back in Cyprus.
I know what is your question, but what is my role?
what's the role? Like,
Honestly, I don't
what's
know.
your everyday role? Like,
I don't know what is my role. I'm being honest with you. I will tell you what I like to do. What I like to do is obviously marketing strategies. But now, lately, honestly, my favorite thing to do is to observe the product, to do testing with QA, to see how the softwares are operating, um, customer onboarding on the software, software experience. I don't know. This is what I like to do. I don't. What is this position? I don't know what it is. Like, is it product manager? I don't know what it is.
I would
Head
tell
of
you,
product.
I would say what I think. Okay, so you have incredible eye when it comes to marketing. First of all, ads. You are the master of ads. I have no, like, if I need ads, I know where to go. Like, you know how to use meta ads, like, to the max. I mean, I work with a lot of people. I see a lot of people, what they do every day with co member, like, other coaches and so on. When I see what they do and I see what we do, like, we are on a great level actually in over here. What you do in Xenios Fitness, we don't, like, okay, and then we have some ads, but we do it for SoftwareCy. We have an ad, like the yellow one, which is running for, don't know for how long, but it works and it does the job. And when something does the job, I don't care, to be honest with you. Yes, there is hate comments and so on, but
Doesn't matter.
I'm not interested, because the people who really care about what we do.
But marketing is also good market.
Exactly. But also what you are really good at is catching the trends. Like, what's coming up, like all the latest stuff with AI, like the latest softwares. You observe how companies work, like, this guy upsold everybody and he did that.
Look,
how can we do
actually,
it?
this
That's
is
you.
very good point.
That's UI.
Look, let me tell you what is my schedule. I wake up every day around 9:30 in the morning. 10 o'clock, the first thing I do, I go to the gym. So I will be at the gym from 10 until 12 o'clock usually. Now, after the gym, I come home, I eat, and then from around 1:30, 2 o'clock until 12, sometimes 2 o'clock in the night, I'm on the computer all day. Now, what do I do on the computer all day? First of all, I spend a lot of time on two platforms, on YouTube and X. These two platforms, honestly, if you spend a lot of time, some people, they think it's waste of time. In my opinion, it's not waste of time, because you can start to see ideas, what is right now in the market. And at the same time, by observing these ideas, you can also come up with your own ideas. And it's very important to be updated every single day what is going on, because honestly, the last 1 year, I've never seen in my life so many updates with everything. Especially since the boom of AI, honestly, right now, every single day, maybe there is a tool that is knocking on our door to make our task or productivity faster. And you have to know about these tools. Obviously, AI is not going to replace humans, but AI will replace humans who know how to use AI.
Yeah.
So this is what the people that we need to be scared. But I spend, I would say, 60% of my time on researching and understanding the trends. And the other 40% is obviously sales calls, marketing, then co-member. This is where I usually spend most of my time. And I do this every single day, honestly, every single day. And I'm very happy. I wake up every day, I'm very happy. I'm looking forward. There is always something new to build. Personally, I'm never satisfied with anything that we build. We want to make everything better and better and better. Obviously, at some point, you get annoyed from me that I'm so
A picky guy.
they not complainer. What is the word?
The picky guy.
The perfectionist. Like, I mean, even some of our partners, they don't want to get opinion from me sometimes because they don't want to hear the harsh truth.
Yes, I know that. But it's you have the experience now, and that's what brings us here. Like, to be honest, it's your skill which is helping not only all the companies, all the projects that we have together to move forward. And what I do,
Let me ask you something, because I wanted to ask you before you tell me what you do.
yeah,
Out of all these projects, which one is your favorite project? Because obviously, I don't know, for me, I don't see them all equal. I'm being honest with you. We need to be honest over here. I'm sure it's the same with you.
I will be honest, like, I will start with my lowest priority. My lowest priority is the LinkedIn, to be honest. I'm not spending too much time on that. We don't spend too much time on that. It's something that we did. It works, and that's it. And I'm not willing to do much about it, to be honest. It works very well. And because you need to look in front. Like, I know one day it's going to be dead. Because LinkedIn one day is going to come, shut it down, and then we're exposed. That's it. Because it's working on top of another platform. So that one is not high up on my priority list. Xenios Fitness, I don't need to worry because you are in charge. You know what you are doing. I don't want to be interfering. It's your thing. You know it better than me. I have never done a single sales course for Xenios Fitness, and maybe I don't even know how to sell it properly, to be honest.
I think he doesn't even know what we sell.
I know, but like, I don't need to know because you are there.
It doesn't matter.
You are there with, you have your own team basically, which I know what's going on. I see the numbers. We talk together about mostly funnels, website, ads that's working. We see the numbers end of the month. That's it.
Which everything obviously custom made from SoftwareCy. I mean, we need to give the credit over.
Okay, that's basically the involvement. Then I would say the next, which is high up on my list, is the agency. I don't get involved on like doing the details on the websites, to be honest. I would get involved only when there is something super challenging and the team is not knowledgeable to do it. But to be honest, like 90% of the work is done from the girls in the office. Okay, like they know what they're doing. I can give them the project, they would finish it, they would deliver. Basically, no, I mean, wrong. We have a sales guy, Marcos. Marcos will do the closing, the arrangements, then the team in the office will take over. We have continuous communication with the client and deliver and take the testimonial, that's it. So it's not like we have done maybe 400 projects, like for web design, from the day we started. So yes, I'm involved, but mostly overview. My highest priority, I would say, is COP member and the new software that we're building at the moment. At the moment, that's the highest priority, because they need the more work in order to be able to work alone those projects. So it requires effort, and also because I think we have also partners that they are involved, and it's not just me and you. And we have serious partners from Copcard. We have the other guys here for the other software. So I want to make sure that the end result is good. We don't have complaints, and so on. So that's my priority of the projects right now, I would say. What I do every day, I wake up every day at 5:30. 6:15 I'm in the office, and it's the time that I have to focus, basically, because nobody calls me, nobody disturbs me, so I choose to do what I want at that time. Otherwise, because after 9 the team comes in, Then 10 o'clock I have the daily dev meeting with the developers, which that can sometimes take 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and that sometimes can take, today it took 1 hour, for example. Then I speak with some clients, maybe for the agency, and then it's all about maybe something comes up with the staff, lawyers, or other stuff that might come up. Anything else, like but as the day goes, like the productivity falls. Like I personally, I finish 6 o'clock. I go home, I change, maybe I go for a walk or running. Then at night, again, not every night to be honest, but a lot of nights I'm sitting in front of the computer, like answering emails, checking things, and just making sure that everything will run smoothly the next day. That's my schedule. Like, and I also try to watch YouTube videos or like research or or I said you, like, but like, or if I watch something on TV, it's gonna be something that I like to have some knowledge, not just to watch a movie which is sci-fi, for example, or something. I don't like that stuff, to be honest. I want things that may make sense, basically, like things that we can apply here, either on softwares, but it's not only softwares, it's also in the culture of the company, to be honest. For example, it's always, I ask people always the same question that we hire here, like, what was the best campaign that you saw, for example? And people always, they can't think. And the mistake is that, I mean, what I do when I go on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and I scroll and I see what people do, I take screenshots, or I take, like, why did I stop on this video? What did I like about it? And then that's where the ideas get born, and we do ads, we do creatives and all of this stuff. Or I see something and I maybe don't use it for my benefit. Here, we use it for the benefit to say to a customer, for example. So this is what we do here. But that's what the situation is here at SoftwareCy.
So you told me which projects you have the biggest priority. Which of these projects you believe it has very big potential in the future, like the biggest potential in the future from all of these projects?
I would say COP member, to be honest. I would be honest, like COP member, and also the agency is strong and is doing well, is stable. So, but each project has a weakness and a strength, to be honest. So it's up to us basically to take it to the full potential. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Now we are doing, we should mention this, like we're working on something big now with COP member 2.0.
Yeah, obviously, it's the upgrade of the software.
It's a huge update, like,
We have a mastermind in Dubai.
yeah, it's like a
January
it's like a
2025.
change. Is the COP member 2.0 is like from here to here, like it's gonna be huge. The change, and I believe COP member 2.0 will disturb the market
With the changes that we are planning
Yes.
to do, with new pricing that we are planning to do, with new environment, with the new infrastructure that is built,
Yes.
the new UI that is right now. I also truly believe that it's gonna make a very big damage. Not in this way damage. I'm not here to damage competitors,
We're going
but I'm here to make the market better.
exactly. And we have a big presentation coming up in 11th of January, if I remember, in Dubai with the COP card on the mastermind. So it's like a special event of special people that they will be there, and if everything goes well, hopefully we are going to make the big announcement there, show it off. And I truly believe that it's going to change what we do, and it's going to be a new game, I think. And that's the biggest thing. But I want to tell you something. We do all these softwares. and I hear all day about things, like what's your, like, to somebody doing a software right now, what's your advice? Like, because, like the features, most people believe, yes, I will put AI because it's a cool thing to do and so on.
Yeah.
Because now it's this bubble, like this hype.
Look, my advice is don't do it. That's it. It's a very, very, as you know, it's very difficult to get in this niche. You need money, you need knowledge, you need the right employees. I don't believe it's for everyone. I'm being honest with you. But obviously, there are some people with the resources and everything, then they can get involved. For people who are in the who want or are already building a software, is all about avoid distractions, avoid gimmicks, and focus on what is important. I mean, how many times, let's say, with co-op member, we hear, we need to build this and this from our partners, but in reality, when you ask the customers, no one is interested. Many times. So we need to, if you ask my opinion, you need to listen very well to your customers. You start always with the feedback from the customers. This is how you make decisions. What you need to add in the software or what you need to improve. It's not about, okay, let me look what the market is doing and then start to copy each other. Okay, we also did this mistake. I'm going to agree with you. But then we realized that it didn't work out very well for them with the customers because it was not important for the customers. So in simple words is start with the customer. This is my number one advice. Listen to what they say because the feedback that the customers say is the most important, but not just one customer. Obviously, you need to start applying feedback that is repetitive from customer. Obviously, some customers, they have crazy fantasies, as you know.
Yeah, so you need to filter.
You need to filter and you have to see what is requested by most of the customers. And that's how we are doing Co-op Member 2.0. I mean, how much feedback did we get from the customers?
Me and you, we speak all day with the customers, I would say. Like, we speak a lot with them. Like, you like, you see that. But I would take it one step behind, like, step back, basically. Because I know a lot of people, they come to me, they call us here and so on. And sometimes, like, I ask them, okay, your idea sounds good. Did you validate it? How I would validate it? Did you ask somebody, did you ask your dream customer these questions? Do you know how you're going to save them time, how you're going to save them money? And most of the time, I would say, they don't do that. And the worst answer I hear sometimes is like, but if I call them and tell them, it's not gonna be good because they're gonna do it. They're not gonna let them do it. So it's also mindset issue in my opinion. But you need to validate it because before you go and throw your money, and do it. Like with the LinkedIn, if you remember, I didn't do it from I didn't start doing a software from the beginning. I told you, no, forget it. I will do it first. And actually, what did I do? I did a PHP script, which was connected with my CRM and the Slack channel, and it was working from there. Like, it wasn't built to be done like in scale, okay? But I knew the information from my clients. I was looking at the problem because I would see clients that didn't know how to reply. I would see clients they were not replying. So I had all the puzzles, all the piece of the puzzle, put them together step by step, and then it comes to where you want it to be. Otherwise, you will fail. That's my opinion. People that they don't read the market,
Correct.
they fail 100%.
And how many times did people come? I mean, as you know, with the agency, with the website design, how many people come with some crazy ideas?
Per week.
And you tell them, listen, it's not a good idea. And no, I want to do this. And then the project starts. And you know how the flow goes. They realize, I should have listened to.
Yes, like, to be honest, okay, we don't take this kind of projects anymore.
But we used to.
But it's not our problem as well.
Yes, it's
not
the customer wants, we will build.
I will build it. But We want the client, and personally, when this kind of people call us and we have a meeting, I think the conversation I have with them, they live with a different mindset when they finish the meeting with me, because I make them think, oh my God, I need to make research before I spend my money, because you don't always just throw the money up and you do it. It's
We also have a very valuable asset over here, because we've built also so many e-commerce websites for local businesses, mainly here in Cyprus. We also know the market and what is going on. Obviously, we can see numbers and we can understand what is
I know what's working, which products are working, what is a good number for an e-commerce, and so we know that with the local market.
Yeah,
We see it every day.
I think you should start charging people when they come for a
Consultation fee. Well, anyway, like, it's not the purpose. Like, the time now is valuable, unfortunately.
True.
But what I said here, I think I say too many times on those meetings. Did you ask? Okay, you have this idea. Did you ask your ideal client? No. What should I ask? Well, ask, like, how much time does it take you to do this task now? How much do you pay your employees to do this? And then it's all about the money. Like, but I don't know how to calculate money. Oh no, you know, because your time is also valuable and has a number. My time has a number. Your time has a number. So when you put these pieces together, you find the cost, basically. So if you do a software that does this faster, then you reduce the cost, and that's what people are willing to spend when we're talking about software. Now, about websites is a different story, like, because it's mostly advertising, getting new clients and so on. But that's the situation. Everybody has a number on their time.
What is the question that you want to correct people when they ask you, I have this idea and I want to... what do you think about people that they want to start the software, but they want to start from the mobile application first?
Oh my God, it's a nightmare.
That's the question.
So basically, when somebody from the local market calling me about mobile app, I said to them, okay, can you open your mobile phone now? Like, what? Tell me, what apps do you have which are from Cyprus?
From Cyprus. I can tell you right now.
I mean, I would take you Bank of Cyprus, for example, banking.
I don't even have that because
Maybe
of the application
okay.
size.
Then no, it's pretty good.
Okay, I'm talking Eurobank. Eurobank is not good.
Well, anyway.
Sorry, Eurobank.
Anyway, banking apps, okay. Foodie, wall, because we like to eat all day, all night, or drink coffee,
And that's it.
and no, I will tell you two more. If you go to Alpha Mega and you take points, for example,
You just need the QR code.
and that's like, okay, that's an app. These are the apps that people in Cyprus use. We are maybe not even a million population.
True.
Why do I need to make? Because you need to. Personally, I'm very picky what apps I have on my phone. So I'm like, an app, okay, and download it. Nice, that's it. Let's take it. No, it's a. You need to make your research, and apps are expensive, guys. It's not like a website cost. Like, many people cost here. Oh, an app, I thought it was like 500 euro. No, it's not 500 euro. Obviously, we need to add some zeros in the end, probably, to find the number.
So all 500 euros is only the amount that you will pay almost per year to have them develop an account for Apple.
Exactly. But like, people don't realize it, because they think, oh, I would make an app, I will make another Bazaragi, or I will make someone.
Bazaragi has an application.
Yes, they do.
Which I don't use it. I don't know anyone who uses it.
I have it on my phone,
Okay.
but it depends. Maybe I have it because if I am looking to buy something or sell something, yes, but then I will delete it.
But why don't
Then
you
I will
go just to
download
the
again.
website?
Because on the phone it works better, like
First. Okay.
that's well. Some apps they make easy on the phone. I spend a lot of time on my phone, but again, you need to think: will people download my application? What's the benefit of those people to download my application?
Yeah.
What am I giving them in return? Okay, you are a small clothing shop. Come on, no disrespect.
Yeah, those people.
Who do you
yeah,
think you are? Like
yeah,
your Farfetch or your best secret, or who you think you are? It's these things that you need to understand, and there's simply stuff like instead of personally like to spend the money to make the app, do something web based, okay? And those money that you're gonna build the app, throw them on the ads or on the marketing, and then you will see if it works or not.
In your opinion and from our experience, it's a software always starts from a web interface. Of course, you start to obviously see how the customers are
Not like
interacting.
90% of the time, to be honest with you, because there is some things which are only apps, for example, which I cannot think of now, but there is things that they are.
Look, the only thing,
90%
the only
like
thing which I can think of now, which I know personally, is softwares which is only apps. It's, for example, if I want to calculate my calories and macros, obviously it's only
it
app.
makes sense.
But it's very rarely that you will find that applications which is only apps. And usually, by the way, these applications, they also have a web interface.
Yes, exactly.
It's not like an
Like I
app.
told you, it's all starting from the web and then going to the mobile.
Yeah, you start, let's say with Coop member. Now, the customers they start to
Imagine
demand.
we have Coop member which we have so many clients and we still don't have a mobile app.
Yes,
we are
but now
planning
it's
to do it.
requested.
Yes, we plan to do it.
Because it's requested, not because, oh, my idea, let's do the app.
Of course. Anyway, Xenios, it was a very interesting chat.
You know that we could do this 6 hours.
Easily 6 hours, but we have more. I have a call actually in 5 minutes. So we're gonna have the next episode next week. Stay tuned.
Look, personally, me, I'm very happy. I'm very looking forward to come on this episode again when we will have more time. Because as you know, today the time was a bit limited.
We can do another one in more detail.
Yeah.
And to show people stuff that we do behind the curtains. Let's do it this way. Because I don't mind. I'm not like one of these people. Oh, I'm not gonna show it. I don't care. Like I show everything. To be honest with you.
Of course.
But anyway, like subscribe to our podcast.
So where is the podcast going to be? Is it going to be on Spotify and
Spotify, Apple Music,
Podcasts,
and YouTube?
Okay.
So that's where we'll post it. Soon we're gonna have more episodes. So we plan to have one every week. I have some very nice guests, all related to tech, I would say, and marketing.
We should also bring even people outside from this.
Of course, if somebody wants to come, they can send me a message and we can arrange for them to come to our office here with this dark, nice setup that Rafael set up here. And it's going to be our pleasure. So make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and see you on the next episode.
See you guys.